Agape love is one of those things. Unconditional love is one of those things that we understand intellectually, but when it comes to living it out, we're all just a little bit challenged. We're all just a little bit special when it comes to living out unconditional love, because when you got to put feet on that, it's another thing entirely. And you're like, I'll give you your unconditional love. I got it right here, you know? And it's a difficult thing. And so the thing is for us, man, yes, it's unconditional. It's an act of the will. The idea is that we need to love according to our decision, not according to what they deserve, right? I got to love according to a decision that I've made ahead of time, not according to the circumstances and what the other person may or may not deserve. And so this is a very challenging thing. It's something that we really need to take a walk with. And what was it that Jesus said on that cross that so illustrates this? Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Now, I haven't got time to get into all the intricacies of the cross, but you know, you've seen, many of you, the Passion of the Christ. You understand what Jesus endured at the hands of his captors. The brutality and the absolute loathing, despising abuse that Jesus suffered at the hands of his captors, of his tormentors. And he would sit there on that cross, having had at this point in time endured all of the scourgings. And just the scourgings alone, I mean, his internal organs would have been open and exposed. Now he's been nailed to the cross, and those nails piercing that median nerve. You ever hit your elbow on something and the fire that just comes straight down your hand? And where does it finish up? It finishes up right in the palm of your hand, and it just burns so intently. Do you know where your whole finger begins to go numb? That's your median nerve that causes that. And here Jesus is hanging on the cross, having been scourged and beaten and spat upon, and he would say, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. That brings agape love to a whole new level, whole new stratosphere. And even if we can get our hearts and our minds around that, it's one thing to be able to think about Jesus doing that. But yet somehow when we have to love somebody unconditionally, when we have to apologize for something, we now, Jesus can do all that, but I can't do this. It's brutal.